The farmer knows death is another stage of life. Nothing really dies. We transition like japonica, like quince. The bush blossoms in spring, but some winters buds early with a cold frost. New buds of japonica manifest another generation of flowers. There's a great parable where one asks the japonica flowers, "Are you the same as the flowers that died in the frost, or are you different flowers?" And the flowers reply, "We are not the same, and we are not different. When conditions are sufficient, we manifest, and when conditions are not, we go into hiding." It is as simple and it is as complicated as that. When conditions are sufficient, things manifest. When conditions are no longer sufficient, things withdraw. They wait until the moment is right to manifest again. We do not die. We are always becoming. We become air and molecules. As soon as blood circulation and respiration stops, excess carbon dioxide causes an acidic environment, causing membranes in cells to rupture. The membranes release enzymes that begin to nourish themselves on nutrient-rich cells, and these nourished enzymes become many gases of sulfur-containing compounds, and bacteria return to the earth. The microorganisms and bacteria produce an olfactory of sense as organ, muscle, as skin, liquefied, protest. When all of the body's soft tissue decomposes and becomes byproducts of our earlier form, we are never born. We never die. We transition. The DNA of nourishing is here, the lifeblood of transition. The city to the next city, the house to the next house, our wanting always cleaning the air, nourishing the soil of insistence. Every being is a building with music, grace upon grace, upon grace. And now, with hands baptized in blood, consider the sharecropper's son and the boy from Boonesville. The first shall go, the last shall come. Age comes, the body withers. Truth comes as itself a dissembling of the thing, an entity of narrow precincts. Truth opens among ventured things, of blood in perfect light, excluding loneliness, finding company. Tenant farmers know about hands in soil and water on earth, know the lifespan of crops and what ice herds hanging over an attic window means to the sky and all its balconies, vis-a-vis a higher place, a terrace. Another room above a room, taking form, catching hold of the torch glow. I am not me. I am watching me, realized as two tall shadows sinking into the hardened earth. Not even the slightest trace of blue dust will tell of the descent of man. Our hours pass into the dim light of half-eaten moons. So long a journey, yet brief. After due time, we return again, if we nurture that which we have planted with great concentration as a witness opposing autumn. Farmers know the moisture of a nightcoat, quilted wet against translucent soil, the constant swelling of hands and feet, followed by complete consciousness. Plant, planters, plant. Build, builders, build. Take a knee and baptize, imploring succor from the breast of God for a voice, a tongue, a language, a means of articulation. This soil, this civility, this right of man must be guarded until we die and are birthed again. This proclamation belongs to our walking and our wondering. Walk, walkers, walk. Sing, singers, sing. Even when the roads are bad and the bridges blocked and the city's gates locked against us. Be quick with your questions and slow with your answers as you approach the tilling of this field. You are its caretaker, inheriting an old Masonic hymn of migrants who compel thoughts, and fear not jail. No noose, no knife. We are not alone in this music. It is an andantino sung with four-wind instruments of blues. It is a flute, an oboe, a horn, a bassoon, all manner of stringed instruments coming from within our throats and the sound we produce. Cavatina for the mother of the dead, lost to a mirror, cloaked in darkness and impenetrable misery. This is the nature of baptism, a thank you of water in company with the web of reason entangled to it. Nothing can be wasted. Artistic, cultural, and personal relationships to urbanity and regenerative architecture fosters intellectual, human, and financial capital in restoring and replenishing resources of a historical past, a sustainable present, and a wellspring of future opportunities. Think of these men as two buildings. No building is wasted. Regenerative design thinks ahead, where architects must design the future, reverse the damage and create a net positive impact on the environment at the macro scale of sight. Let the storm water run off the roof of your house and make your house stand beneath this ceiling of our responsibility. A place for permanent dreamers, a crop field for tenant farmers, tenants of their own land and winds. Remember them well. They are over and over and never die. Almost clear now, storm resolving its fury, sheer stocking of light coming over, coming through the floodgates. Two strokes of copper arching over day spring. Almost clear now. Keep on, keep on. Clouds braiding over the moss basin, shaking the valley, glistening its illusions. Everything washed clean soon, even the soot-stained air. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on.